Bad boys, what you gonna do when Dead Metal Media comes for you? Bad boys, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shit all over your movie review. Oh, bad boys. One question. Just one, simple, keep it short because I know your IQ is lower than your shoe size. I know your IQ is lower than room temperature with the air conditioning on. Who the fuck asked for this many Bad Boys movies? Who the fuck asked for Bad Boys to begin with? Look at the state of film. When people are unironically excited for a Will Smith and Martin Lawrence buddy cop movie in 2024, this world is a fucking joke. Who in their right mind is lining up for this day one? You've got, in the starring roles, you've got a cuck who refuses to nut up and leave his wife who openly cheats on him and instead takes out his anger on the likes of Chris Rock in Will Smith. And then you got Martin Lawrence, the world's most unfunniest fat man. This dude seriously has put out some of the shittiest films I have ever seen in my life, between the likes of Black Knight, Big Mama's House, and Bad Boys, the trifecta of absolute trash. It is indescribably awful. The things that I would rather do to myself than watch Bad Boys Ride or Die. Bad Boys Ride or Die? I'm picking die every time. Please shoot me in the fucking head so I don't have to endure another moment of Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, whatever passes for story these days, and overdone, CGI-infested, processed, garbage action scenes. Because this film ain't funny. It's banking on two things. It's banking on its comedy between the charisma vacuum known as Martin Lawrence and that absolute has-been Will Smith, and it's banking on the action scenes. I swear to God, anyone who says that there has ever been a good action scene in a Bad Boys film needs to get their head checked, their eyes checked, their ears checked, and their sanity checked, all right? You want good action? You want legit, realistic, hard-hitting, cop-on-the-streets action? I would point you towards The Fast and the Furious. Excellent franchise, very grounded in reality. Perfect. Vin Diesel, the late great Paul Walker, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It's amazing. That franchise, I know they said they're ending it. I hope they never do. I'd rather have another 20 Fast and Furious movies because even at their worst, they are mountains hovering over Bad Boys when it comes to quality, when it comes to substance, when it comes to acting, when it comes to star power, when it comes to the action sequences, when it comes to the humor, all right? We got Tyrese Gibson, we got Ludacris to break up the monotony of the, oh my God, the world's at stake. Bad Boys, Will Smith cracks a joke, Martin Lawrence cracks a joke, and you know what I crack? A loud-ass snore, because I'm already asleep in the back row. I didn't want to come to this fucking movie to begin with. These two are not funny. They're not funny individually. They're not funny together. I don't even think they'd be funny if you put them on stage with Jimmy Carr. I really don't. I don't think they'd be funny if you let fucking Ricky Gervais roast them. I don't think that anything about these two can be described as funny. I think they can only be described as sad. Will Smith, because he finally realized that his career is a failure. We've been trying to tell him that since the first Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones carried that fucking movie. And Martin Lawrence, because this dumbass legit strolled into Hollywood one day when he should have strolled into his local office, Depot or Staples, and gotten a retail job, and the directors and the crew, like, they're all in on the joke and Martin Lawrence isn't. They don't get that we're laughing at him, not with him, all right? That's why he keeps getting money for these shitty movies. We're laughing at him and the fact that he thinks he's doing something good and funny when it's not. It's just sad to watch. Bad Boys Ride or Die, more like Bad Boys Flop or Fail. It needs to do one or the other. But I see that the critics have already been paid off. They're calling this the best Bad Boys yet. Well, calling it the best Bad Boys yet might be accurate, but you're also limiting the competition to the other Bad Boys movies. I mean, come the fuck on. Who greenlit this shit? Nobody in their right mind. I swear to God, the CEO at the studio must have been coked up, must have been like, yeah, we could milk another couple million out of these idiots who think that washed up Martin Lawrence and has-been Will Smith are still relevant. shovel another piece of shit on out, throw the Bad Boys label on it, and call it a day. Well, you idiots might be lined up day one for this shit, but not me. I am skipping this like I have skipped every other Bad Boys movie in existence. I have no desire to punish, to torment myself the way that you people do by subjecting myself to such awful trash. You have no taste in film. You have no taste in charismatic actors. You have no IQ. And that's why your ass will be sitting in a seat this movie theater come release day, and I'm going to be at home watching a film that challenges you intellectually, forces you to take a step back and think and consider the protagonist's actions and the antagonist's motivations. I, friends and family, Dead Metal Militia, will be taking in Barbie this weekend.